Last time we learned that there was a Hulk before the Hulk, but he was just a regular Hulk, not an incredible one. 30 years ago, a scientist named Jeffrey Clive was trying to help his longtime assistant Dell Frye regain his waning strength. In particular, Dell's hands were so arthritic he almost couldn't use them. The treatment made him strong and healthy again and turned him into a monster that murdered a local farmer. Dr. Clive did his best to make amends before a mob stormed his house and defenestrated him.
Whatever mistakes Jeffrey made, he rectified them.
What do you mean?
He wasn't specific, but he told me that his work had led to something terrible. But he assured me that he'd been able to cure it.
The cure worked and the monster faded into the realm of legend. At least until a local boy was murdered, cut to pieces in the abandoned Clive house. David has come to town because of Dr. Clive's work, and the mention of a cure has his undivided attention. The problem? Dell wants it back. He wants to be strong again because the arthritis in his hands has come back with a vengeance. David tried unsuccessfully to prevent him from giving himself the treatment again. Now Dell's monster is loose, and David can't stop him. What did that placid little deer do to you, Dell? But as David will tell us later, the creature reflects his personality. The guys in this town push Dell around a lot, and the bullies love him because he just takes it. His creature enjoys proving he's stronger and better than everybody else. That's why he's smiling at being able to scare an animal whose number one defense mechanism is running away. What an achievement. He's been rampaging through the brush, beating up trees and screaming at bushes, and generally accomplishing one thing, wearing himself out. When David catches up with him, Dell still has his shirt and the rest of his clothes. As far as we know, nobody ever explained why his shirts are so much tougher than the ones David wears.
You see? The arthritis? It's gone. It worked.
Yes. You can't stay like this, you know that.
Oh, I'm fine.
I have enough of the substance to make serum for both of us.
To cure both of us.
30 years I've waited for this, to feel strong. You cure yourself, I'm not going back.
He's not telling you to. You can keep the youthful strength and the absence of arthritis just like you did before, except you don't have to turn into a murderous monster to keep it. You got your fountain of youth, but do you really think you can enjoy it with the whole town hunting you with rifles?
You're worried about what I did before, huh? Townsend and the kid. Well, I just want to live my life. I'm not looking for trouble.
You might not have to.
I'll take the risk. But you better not do anything against me. But you know, when I get mad, what I can do.
Yeah, and you know that when he gets mad, he can do the same thing. David won't bother to point that out. That process may have cured Dell's body, but his mind not so much. He's so far up his own nostrils, you know he's immediately going to do something stupid. Told you, the very first thing he does is go looking for a fight.
You know, I think this town has waited too long to do something. We should have burned that Clive house down 30 years ago. Run his friends out of town. Elizabeth Collins and, what was his name? The cripple, you know.
They're making fun of his hands while not noticing that his hands aren't all twisted up anymore. I won't excuse anything that Dell does, but the way Brad and Earl carry on and try to pick on him, I get the impression their mother and father were brother and sister.
Hey there. You think I'm right? Well, what do you think?
I think you better leave me alone, Brad.
Well, no. Now, what's this?
You heard me.
They still haven't noticed his hands or the different way he's carrying himself. In particular, they haven't noticed the blood in his eye. He's doing just what David knew he would.
You know, Dell, I've been thinking. Now, you had a thing for Elizabeth for a long time. Why don't you get married? Make an honest woman of her. Then you two could go on a honeymoon and just stay there.
I never understood guys like Brad. What is it about hurting or demeaning someone else that makes them feel so manly? Especially someone that they know can't fight back like Dell. How does diminishing Dell augment Brad in any way?
Oh, and I'd be willing to give you a few pointers, you know, on how to make a woman happy. I don't imagine you've had much experience with things like that.
When Brad talks like that, anybody want to bet that every accusation is a confession?
I bet Elizabeth knows what's what. Nice-looking woman like her. Crippled or not, you shouldn't have done that. You just keep smiling.
That's enough. Let him go.
Back off, Sheriff. I want to see where this goes. In particular, now that the arthritis is gone, I want to see if Dell can take Brad without changing into the monster.
You make a mistake, Sheriff. You just keep coming down on the wrong people.
I'm only going to serve the law, Brad. That's all. No mob. Not while I'm sheriff.
That might not be much longer.
You give me any trouble, I'll bust you just like I did Case and Willie.
Whether he likes it or not, Brad was the one who was about to break the law, while Dell stands aside and laughs. I do have to give him credit for being a lot more intelligent than these two combined. The problem is what he's doing with it.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
He's very dangerous. The creature that Dell becomes is guided by his personality. And Dell Frye is a murderer. That young boy that was killed a year ago.
Shouldn't you go to the police?
I have no proof. And it could be dangerous. I mean, if If Dell were to metamorphose again, somebody could be killed. No, he must be cured.
He has enough of the mystery chemical to make serum for both of them, but he needs a safe place to make it, and he has nobody else to turn to. Elizabeth understands that Jeffrey created this whole mess, so she feels a certain amount of responsibility to help clean it up.
Look, I don't know anything about this creature. If you're looking for a story, you better go someplace else.
Oh, come on, Sheriff. It's been in your local papers. The two guys who saw the Hulk are in your jail. Don't tell me there isn't a story here.
The Hulk, huh? Well, is that like Bigfoot or Sasquatch? Mr. McGee, whatever's going on here, it certainly doesn't need any more publicity, especially from the Register.
I've lived in enough small towns that I understand the sheriff's mentality. He doesn't need the aggravation.
I've got enough trouble on my hands as it is.
Look, Sheriff, this is not just a local story. This creature has been spotted all across this country.
But I don't care about the rest of the country.
But no matter how much he doesn't need the aggravation, Jack is right. Why do I feel like I need to wash my mouth out with soap after saying that? Anyway, this isn't just a local story. He's chased the Hulk from coast to coast and border to border, and the sightings can't all be hoaxes, especially since Jack is one of the sighters. Neither of them has any idea that now there are two Hulks. That's the big reveal we're all waiting for.
Look, there was some kind of a creature here 30 years ago. It tied in with Dr. Clive. It killed a man and then disappeared. Some people think that it's come back, but I don't. But I do have to make sure that no one else gets hurt. Let's go. Leave this alone, Mr. McGee.
Again, typical small town rural mindset says if there's something out there or something that needs taking care of, we do it ourselves. That's how Dr. Clive ended up dead instead of on trial. That happens in real life too, and innocent people do get killed. If you want a perfect example, look up the final days of Earl Durand. A lot of people consider him the last true Western outlaw. As an aside, let me tell you to seek out some actual articles because the Wikipedia entry sucks. Anyway, he was in the process of robbing a bank and a mob formed. It was 1939 in rural Wyoming, so everybody had a gun. The actual lawmen were off in the hills looking for him while he came down to town to rob the bank. The mob surrounded the bank entrance, rifles ready. Inside, Durand decided to release a young bank teller. As the boy stepped out the door, one of the mob guys shot him dead. It's a perfect example of what happens when there are guns everywhere and nobody is in charge. That's what Sheriff Decker is afraid of, and why he busted those two boys who went off with their rifles hunting the monster. He doesn't need them accidentally shooting each other.
It's for you. I bought it for you. Long time ago. I guess I forgot to give it to you.
Well, that's beautiful.
Please, take it.
All right, thank you. Your arthritis, it's so much better.
Yeah, I had treatment. Good treatment.
Yeah, David explained it to her. He doesn't need to know that right now.
But Elizabeth, that's not all.
I'm different. And things are going to be different around here for me, too.
You know how it's been for me, Elizabeth. I've taken a lot from people in this town. Well, no more people. They're gonna start respecting me.
Respect is earned, Dell. You can pummel a few people and make the town fear you, but that's not respect. First chance they get, the people will turn on you and find a way to do to you what they did to Dr. Clive. Respect doesn't do that. But Dell is just getting warmed up.
Also, I want to tell you that I never could before. I care for you. You know, a lot.
Dell, I'm very flattered. But I never stopped caring for Jeffrey, even after all these years.
It's easy to see that she's telling the truth. There are plenty of people around who, after they lose a spouse, just aren't interested in finding another one.
I'm much stronger. Now, in every way, I can take care of you. Please, give me a chance, Jack. You'll see.
It has nothing to do with you, Dell. You must understand that.
I don't know what makes him think she needs taking care of. She's done just fine on her own for 30 years. She doesn't suddenly need a self-appointed bodyguard.
You're just trying to be nice. You don't see. You're just like everybody else in this damn town.
Dell, I'm not like everyone else. You know that. I'm sorry if I hurt you.
I'm right, you'll see. You'll change your mind.
He didn't hear a thing she said. He thinks being strong means he's worthy of her. Was Jeffrey super strong? I doubt it. If Dell wanted to do this right, he'd pick her brain, find out what it was about Jeffrey that she still holds on to. If he wanted to do this right, I'm not convinced he does.
I just can't understand how this could have happened.
Well, Dr. Clive's work, I thought it could be very important for me for my research. Dell offered to help. I'm afraid I didn't see past my own concerns. I have a medical problem.
Just a minute.
If you suspect that's Dell, I suggest you take your cup with you, David.
Who is it?
Miss Collins?
Yes?
I'm Jack McGee. I'm a reporter for the National Register. You mind if I come in?
Most people wait for an answer, Jack, but Jack McGee isn't most people. Thank God for small favors.
I understand that you knew Jeffrey Clive. He was your fiancé.
What do you want?
Well, a lot of people around here seem to think that he was involved in creating some sort of a monster about 30 years ago. Now, it happens that I've been following something very like that for a long time now. I'd like to ask you some questions.
Mr. McGee? I loved Jeffrey Clive. I will not help you exploit him, and most certainly not for the National Register.
Jack isn't sure what to do since he can't seem to intimidate her. I suppose he could try being polite and nice.
Miss Collins, I'm not interested in exploiting Dr. Clive.
I was having my tea. I would like to finish.
Tea for two. Company coming?
My habits are none of your business.
As far as you know, the other cup is for Jeffrey's memory, and that's your cue to leave, Jack. He won't like it, but she's not crumbling under the weight of his massive personality.
This kind of stuff is happening all over. Honest people, they're the ones that got to be afraid.
That's right.
People have to protect themselves. The law sure won't.
Yeah.
This is how those mobs get formed. Earl Durand, like a lot of men during the Great Depression, including my dad, turned to poaching the occasional deer or elk to feed his family. Most game wardens tended to look the other way because everybody was struggling. Trouble came when he was arrested for it and then broke out of jail. The law sent 2 officers to his cabin to rearrest him, and he killed both of them. Later on, he killed 2 more men and went to hide out in the mountains of western Wyoming. I already told the rest. It's a different situation, but if the sheriff wants to avoid a similar conflict, he should bust Brad and Earl right now. This is going to lead to trouble.
Give me a beer.
Forget it, Dell. I'm all out.
Give me a soda, then.
I'm all out of soda, too.
Okay. I'll settle for the company.
He starts taunting Brad, but Brad is doing his best not to take the bait.
Too bad I was out of beer. I'm thirsty. You don't mind, do you, Brad?
If Brad hits him now, he can genuinely say Dell provoked him and forced him to do something.
Put that down.
Sure.
Again, if I'm the sheriff, I'm saying Brad was justified. Dell wanted this. That's how we know what a small man Dell is. The moment he gets the strength, he has to go show it off to somebody and prove he's a manly man. Watch Harry Towns carefully through this sequence. His expressions and all are wonderful.
All these years I thought you were tough. I hope that wasn't your best shot.
It wasn't.
So many years I took it. The last time, Brad. The last time.
Brad is thinking the same thing, except he's envisioning a very different scenario than Dell is. What? You expect him to transform right out there on the floor in front of God and everybody? That's not how we do it round these here parts. Seems like there's always a handy changing room nearby. They're all cringing, but this thing only has eyes for Brad. I won't show the worst part. Suffice to say, Earl's store is trashed and Brad is dead. It was a stupid thing to do, and everybody but Dell knows it.
Why are you still holding me? You let everyone else go.
Yeah, well, I just want to hear your story again, Dell.
I told you, I don't know anything. Brad hit me, that's all I remember. I reckon that thing was in the storeroom.
And you don't find that coincidental?
What do you mean?
Well, that creature just happens to be in Earl's storeroom when you're here. And it just happens to kill the man that you're fighting with. I have no real reason to arrest you, Dell. There's no proof that you're mixed up in this thing, but I know it.
He's ordering Dell to leave town and offering to make his life miserable if he doesn't. Jack is still nosing around, but the sheriff is having none of it. He's perfectly happy to arrest a reporter now and deal with any fallout later. Even Jack McGee can take that kind of hint.
Hey! Excuse me, but I saw what he just did in there. The sheriff's been messing up all along, and now Brad Wheeler's dead. Brad was my friend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'll help if I can.
Oh, good. Well, what went on in there?
Brad and Dell Frye were fighting. Brad hit Dell and knocked him into the storeroom. A few seconds later, that thing came out.
Was anybody else in the storeroom?
No.
You sure?
I'd just been in there.
Jack knows how to put this together. This Dell Frye guy is the John Doe he's been chasing.
You're preparing 2 syringes. I didn't understand your involvement until now.
But he can't just go ahead and take his, because according to Dr. Clive's notes, it'll put him out of commission for 2 days. He can't let Dell run loose for that long. They need to lure him back to the lab and then sedate him, because the serum has to be used in coordination with the machine. And since Dell has already killed once, they need to do whatever it takes, however distasteful.
I want you to call Dell. Tell him you've changed your mind and ask him to meet you here.
You mean trap him?
Yes.
I don't like doing that, David.
Elizabeth, I understand, and I'm sorry. But there's no other way.
All right.
Dell is packing while he moons over an older photo of Elizabeth.
Yeah?
I'm looking for Dell Frye.
That's me. What do you want?
I was expecting a younger man, dark brown hair.
What is this?
It's over, Mr. Frye. Give it up.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Jack McGee. You know that. You know why I'm here. You're John Doe. You're the man who becomes the creature.
He becomes a creature, but he's Dell Frye, not John Doe. I think John lives down the block a ways.
I do know who you are, Mr. McGee. I've read your articles.
I'm sure you have.
You've made a mistake, but I can help you. I'm not this Hulk thing, but I know the man who is. I worked with him. He's left town, but I can help you track him.
It's all right, John. I know all about it. I know about your struggle, about the creature's sudden appearances. For once at least, I arrive before you get a chance to leave town. Now give it up.
Jack may be a little hard of hearing. Tell him that stuff again, Dell, a good bit louder. He won't get a chance because Elizabeth calls. He says he'll be right there.
I've got to go.
I can't let you do that.
Or not. Jack says your creature has already killed twice. I can't allow this to continue. Dell finally agrees to tell him everything while he finishes packing. That's right, Jack fell for one of the oldest diversions that's ever existed. I wonder if the register has to pay for that broken pitcher.
I wasn't surprised, you know. Remember, I told you you'd change your mind.
Well, you made the right choice, Elizabeth. I am a powerful man. A very powerful man.
He still doesn't understand that she isn't interested in power and physical strength. We're moving toward the climax of a 2-episode story, and I still haven't seen anybody listen to anybody else. It's like there's an epidemic of noise-canceling earplugs or something.
We can get even now. They can't hurt me now. You and me, we can have anything we want.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Now they have to get him onto the machine as quick as the sedative knocks him out.
It won't work! You can't stop me! Nobody can stop me!
No. Please, Dell, stop.
if the drug is taking too long, a fireplace poker works too. Let's get him to the lab. It was nice of the unconscious Dell to slip his hand into that restraint, wasn't it? He likes to be helpful. Jack has gone to the sheriff again, and while he can't prove that Dell is the Hulk, he can file charges for assault, so at least Decker can pick him up and get him behind bars. For all the good that'll do if he changes, but we're not thinking about that right now. David has given Dell the serum and opened the roof panel. It's time.
No! No!
Dell, please, please let this happen.
No! No, please help me!
I'm trying to.
Elizabeth, turn on the X-ray machine.
No! No, Elizabeth, no! Please, no!
Turn it on.
No, 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 please! Elizabeth, no!
Elizabeth!
No, please! No! No, Elizabeth! No! No!
Another dose of sedative might be in order right now.
No! Please! No! No! No!
Never mind.
Elizabeth, come over to me.
Why? You think you're going to protect her from that? Send her to the door. Get her out of there. That's the syringe with his cure in it. I don't get why he was trying to reach for it, but he's going to wish he hadn't drawn attention to it.
No!
And that's why. We're still in the days of glass syringes, and they don't bounce off metal pipes as well as plastic ones do. I think it's safe to say there will never be another Bill Bixby. If that scene didn't rip your heart out, I don't have the words. And now I'm going to gripe about the editing. Watch this. This is the fight we've been waiting for, and we keep cutting to two guys in a car doing nothing. Not needed. At the start of the sequence, show us that the sheriff and Jack are on their way to the Clive house. That's all we need. We've waited 2 weeks for this, so stop interrupting it. Now, what did I just say? Are you even listening? But I know the answer because we already discovered that nobody in this episode is listening to anybody. I realize we're building suspense. Things get more intense between the two Hulks as the sheriff and Jack get closer. And what's going to happen when they get there? And I don't know about you, but I don't need all that. Just show me the Hulk fight. I really don't care what these two intend to do when they get to the house. They're about as evenly matched as it gets. Anybody can do a tug-of-war. It requires these two to have a shovel war. The sheriff and Jack just arrived. I don't doubt that Elizabeth and Jack can both testify that that was pure self-defense. As we know, in the comics, bullets bounce off the Hulk. In fact, so far, nobody's found a weapon that can do him serious harm. But this series established from the pilot on that this Hulk is as vulnerable to bullets as David himself is. So it makes sense that Dell's creature would be as well.
Don't shoot him.
Move aside, Elizabeth.
No. He hasn't hurt anybody.
And he gets away from Jack again. Just can't seem to close the deal. Poor Jack. Of course, the other monster will change back to Dell Frye. Since he's already dead, I'm not sure how that works, but there are moments when we try not to ask too many questions.
The murder at the house last year, it was Dell. He admitted it to the other man. And it was Dell's creature that murdered Brad Wheeler. The other man was with me at the time.
Is there anything else?
Just that I'd like Dell to be buried in a nice grave. I'll pay for it.
Did she ever learn the other man's name? As far as I can recall, not on camera she didn't, so she can't tell what she doesn't know.
Miss Collins, why are you so interested in protecting this other man?
He's a very kind, very gentle man. This creature that he becomes saved my life.
Miss Collins, this man is very dangerous, and he needs help.
He wants to do it himself. You should leave him alone, Mr. McGee.
But if he did that, Jack Colvin would be out of a job. We can't have that. Besides, he's thoroughly persuaded that the Hulk is a dangerous killer, even though Elizabeth just told him the opposite. He still blames the Hulk for the fire that supposedly killed David Banner and Elena Marks, even though we know he started the fire while he was snooping around where he wasn't supposed to be. Will that ever come out into the open? It's been 40 years, I should remember. It's more fun if we rediscover it together. With that in mind, I'm Irving, this is Hazel. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time. If Brad hits him now, he can genuinely say Dell provoked him and forced him to finish that sentence.